Good evening and welcome to Clinton Prairie High School this evening, the site of our IHSAA girls basketball matchup between the 12th ranked Clinton Central Bulldogs and the Clinton Prairie Gophers. Tonight's game is a product of Davis Comfort Solutions, where they provide residential and commercial HVAC installation, repair, and maintenance in central Indiana. By Day and Genda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. The Eagles Post 976, people helping people. The healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. Mulberry Telecommunications and their Mintel fiber optic services, offering the best gig in town. And the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. Joined by Pete Gasho, I'm Sean Walker as we welcome you into the Day and Genda Funeral Home pregame show, putting family first. And tonight we've got a couple of teams here, Pete, that are familiar opponents. These two teams have faced off every single year, all going all the way back to the beginning of time.
that's a long time right there.
Time.
Yeah, caught me off guard on that one. Absolutely, always a lot of fun when these two teams play each other, whether it's in girls sports, guys sports, no matter what. Clinton Central and Clinton Prairie is always a great rivalry game.
For many, many years, it was Connie Garrett walking the sidelines at Clinton Prairie, and it was Linda Barnett on the other sideline for the Clinton Central Bulldogs. Those days have come and gone, and you've got some new coaches at the helm here. Don Helmick has been coaching for 23 years. He is the head coach at Clinton Central, and he has put together a few seasons in a row now that have just been absolutely stupendous. Off to a great start this year as they are 11-1 on the season. For Cale Morris, it's his second year at the helm here at Clinton Prairie. He is 18-18 overall, and had a tough season this year. These Gophers have played a really tough schedule. They have faced off against their 4th-ranked opponent coming into tonight. They'll have 5 ranked opponents on their schedule overall, but 8 of their 21 games, Pete, they have played against a combined record of 86-15, and that's tough. Plus, you're going to be down a few players tonight.
Yeah, they graduated some really good players that are playing some college basketball right now, and so they've been struggling to find that scoring. And then when you lose a couple big players like number 11 Haven Wilson and number 21 Abby Swan, both of those young ladies, you need them out on the floor. A lot of leadership right there, and they bring a lot of stuff to the game here for Clinton Prairie.
Let's talk about our players to watch tonight. The first for Clinton Central, Sarah Parkinson, presented by the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. Look at her season so far.
Number 44, Sarah Parkinson. You see that she's got average about a little over 19 points a game, 6 rebounds, shoots 50% from three-point range, and she's an all-time leading scorer with 1,087 points. That is awesome for her. So she'll be our PTW on the Clinton Central side.
On the other side, it's presented by the South Fork Restaurant. Let's take a look at who's been cooking for Clinton Prairie. It's been a freshman recently.
Yeah, how about this young lady, number 32, Taylor Morgan, the freshman, almost 8 points a game here, and a couple rebounds, 39% from three-point range. She's scored 10-plus points in 4 of the last 5 games. They have needed this young lady to step up, and she is getting better and better with every game that she plays, and that's going to pay off for Coach Kel Morris, definitely later on and in the future for this team.
We haven't even started talking about Carly Davison yet, and the young sophomore made an impression last year as a freshman. Let's take a look at how last year's game, when these two teams faced off, ended.
Well, this wasn't at Clinton Prairie. This is right down there among the Bulldogs. You'll see they throw a thing here, pass in, it gets tipped. This one picked up, delivered inside, and the shot goes up and off the glass and goes in. And what an impressive win for the Clinton Central Bulldogs in that game. What you don't see there is what we were able to look at when you go back and look through it, what the referees actually don't get a chance to do in high school basketball. But when you do slow it down, you see the ball does get tipped. It actually gets touched before it goes over the half-court line.
Yep.
Then she brings it back over. If they catch that, that is an over and back, and they probably don't win that game.
Yeah, Amy Anthrop, she pointed it out at the end of that broadcast. I know she had ties to Clinton Prairie anyway, but maybe a missed call, maybe not. Either way, it didn't matter. Clinton Central came out with the victory. They were ranked number 11 last year when they came into this game. They're right back, basically ranked again at number 12 this year. So, man, it's almost like an identical matchup just a year later. We're going to step aside for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll get Pete's keys to victory and our starting lineups for both of these teams.
Colleges and universities are always actively looking for highly targeted and effective ways of reaching high school students and their families. Imagine your informational message being displayed in full color on courtesy charging stations placed throughout the high schools of your choice. Our mobile charging stations provide your college or university with a continuous flow of traffic to those who benefit from your message the most. High traffic areas like the cafeteria, commons, multimedia rooms, and concessions make the perfect places to reach a receptive and captive audience. Advertise to your alumni of tomorrow by getting plugged in today. At JM Marketing, your audience awaits.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Frankfurt Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
Welcome back here to Clinton Prairie High School. Let's take a look at our keys to victory tonight. JM Marketing and their mobile charging stations are offering your business the opportunity to easily reach a wide range of local consumers at different strategic locations. Promote your brand and get plugged in today. Learn more at jmmarketing.com. There's your keys, Pete.
Well, for our keys tonight, it's going to be for Clinton Prairie. You want to limit those turnovers. They've turned the ball over quite a bit this year and struggled with that, and so they want to try to limit those tonight, especially playing against this Clinton Central team. One thing they want to do is they want to crash the glass. They want to one and done, right? Get in there, crash that glass, get that rebound, and also make a break and try to get down the other end and get a score. And then for Clinton Central, we want to feed Parkinson. Number 44, Sarah Parkinson, again, 19 points a game, 6 rebounds. She shoots 50% from 3. She is a fantastic player to watch, so key tonight, feed Parkinson.
Yeah, she coming off of 4 straight games of 20-plus points, so she's been huge for Clinton Central this season. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for tonight's matchup, and we'll start with the home team because they're featured on the screen right now. How about those Clinton Prairie Gophers? It'll be Emma Nash, Sadie Welliver, Hailey Wilson, Natalie King, and Taylor Morgan. For head coach Cale Morris, our starting lineups tonight brought to us by Ardente Dental, where healthy smiles start here. You can get braces for just $199 per month. Some new names and faces in that lineup tonight, Pete, for the Gophers. Coach Cale Morris admitted, hey, it's been a tough season. We've dealt with injuries. We've played one of the toughest schedules in all of 2A. And, it's not going to get any easier. There's plenty of good teams out there that are still going to keep coming, and they just got to work hard every day and keep getting better. And the one benefit to this is you've got some younger players that are getting a lot of floor time that's only going to benefit the future.
That's what I think, too. Again, we talked about Taylor Morgan being a freshman and getting a lot of this playing time now with these injuries. You're losing 13 points here tonight with Abby Swan and Haven Wilson. So you want to try to see one of these young ladies step up and try to fill one of those gaps there.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups for Clinton Central quickly if we can. Carly Davison, Erica Robbins, Courtney Serber, Emily Long, and Sarah Parkinson. Now our officiating crew tonight brought to us by Aaron's Flooring, offering luxury vinyl, plank, carpet installation, and more. Visit aaronsflooringllc.com. Give them a call for a free quote. Ryan Eli, Eric Hartman, and Travis Stevens. as we get underway and quickly. There's a quick bucket there. Do our best to try to get you a number on that first goal. It's tough to see the black jerseys and the green numbers tonight, and then
everybody's
lot of
wearing
ponytails.
a ponytail. That is funny. Yeah. And I believe it was, if I can, I thought it was is that number 10 right there, right?
That's Landry Whiteman.
I think Whiteman had the first shot.
Erica Robbins with the bucket there. So we'll do our best to get you that other score. Maybe we'll get a highlight. We'll get a replay of it at some point. Either way, it's 4-0 early on as Morgan lets the three fly. The Gophers wearing white jerseys tonight with purple trim, and the reason for that is tonight is a mental health awareness night. So rocking some purple jerseys. Parkinson's first jumper knocks it down just inside the three-point line. Well, she's got a great stroke. She really does.
Yeah, she did not hesitate on that one. Stepped right into it and nailed it.
Morgan does not hesitate either. That shot just off the mark, but she's had a couple good early looks.
Oh, great pass right back in the middle. There become a quick timeout for the Clinton Prairie Gophers as Clinton Central goes on this 8-0 run right away.
Our timeout, first timeout tonight, brought to us by Healthy Communities of Clinton County. They want you to know that no matter what you're going through, they've got you back. They're here for you. Suicide is not the answer. Contact the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline by dialing 988. This is available 24/7, 365 in any language through text or call. Reach out, grab the lifeline. You matter. You're going to see a bunch of different graphics as we go through the night tonight for Kicking the Stigma, the 998 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, and everything that rocks for Mental Health Night. And let's, if we could, while we're still in the timeout, let's look at some of those replays real quick. This hot start for Clinton Central.
Yeah, and they talk about a hot start. They were all over it. Take another look at this one right here. Kick out. There's Parkinson. She lets that fly.
That was that second field goal, and then they got one into Robbins.
That's the last one right there. Boom.
I think that was Davison who got her shot there. So she's got an early two. Out of that timeout, and now Hailey Wilson hits the deck. Now, while those Clinton Central jerseys are cool, they are tough to see.
Yeah.
That's the first foul on Carly Davison.
That green on green just blends in.
Gophers still looking for their first bucket. It's Nash with it here. She draws the double team. Wilson's three, too strong. Fight down low by King and a Bulldog. The Bulldogs come away with it. Davison quickly up the floor. Now she'll draw a foul.
That might have been on Wilson. She'll get her first foul. Now, I like Clinton Prairie's jerseys on that backside. My goodness, those are
numbers are huge.
Huge numbers. I'm like, yes, I can read those.
Those are great for us old guys, and it's also contrasting numbers.
That's right.
Where you've got the purple on the white.
Purple on white. That helps big time.
Clinton Central on the inbound. Parkinson with it, goes to the corner. This three a little short. One thrown away. Gophers come out with it, still loose here actually as King now secures it. And now the Gophers will come down and set up their offense.
We've got to be careful.
Wilson gives you a lot of hustle plays, comes up with a lot of loose balls, but one of her Achilles heels is turnovers. 75 turnovers in 11 games this season for Hailey Wilson. That's almost 7 turnovers per game. She's one of those high-volume players, though. You know, you pull the reins back, she's going to give you a constant effort.
That's for sure, yes. She plays hard every game.
Got to try to find a way to harness a little bit of that, though, the junior. This one through the hands of Morgan, but she's able to keep it alive. Gophers still looking for that first field goal. King back to Welliver. And off the screen back to King. Now this pass thrown away, and we'll get a backcourt violation, another turnover on the Gophers. The Frankfort Eagles, post 976, have been serving the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, the Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. The dump down there, they find Landry Whiteman, and she's got the 2 as there was a little difference in the lineup. Emily Long did not get the start. It was Whiteman.
I think we had an offensive foul in that time.
That's the second foul on Hiley, and that's tough because they need her on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a tough call there.
This game already at 10-0.
Oh, most of steals. Oh, wow. Look at the strength of Parkinson. You know, she's battling out down there. It's 2-on-1, and she's just able to pull that down and even try to get it back up to the hoop. There's a trip to the line.
So Parkinson at the line. She'll shoot 2 here. Leaves the first one short. At Davis Comfort Solutions, we understand that your comfort is important. We want you to be comfortable with every aspect of your service. Along with having a team of highly experienced technicians, Davis Comfort Solutions will strive to be your go-to when it comes to your home, shop, or business's heating and cooling needs. Visit them online at daviscomfortsolutions.com. Whiteman with another bucket there for Clinton Central. She's got 4 early points, and it is 12-0.
Cross-court pass almost gets picked off.
The 3 for Morgan. Boy, those are open shots, just not hitting them early on. Davison misses the follow there. Last touch by Clinton Central. And then Nash, actually, I'll give the ball back up. I was going to say draws the point guard duties on this possession. She's one of the team captains this year as a senior. She started some games. She's come off the bench in some of them as well. Gave them 6 points in their last outing. King loses a dribble there, but it goes right to a Gopher teammate. And it's the fearless freshman. If there's anything you can say about Taylor Morgan, she is not shy.
Absolutely, going up against Parkinson right there, and she's just able to draw it in and draw that foul.
That's the first foul against the senior. Again, what a season for Sarah Parkinson. It's your senior year. Morgan gets the Gophers on the board, averaging almost 20 points per game, 6.5 rebounds. Shooting 50% from three-point land. And that's not even really what they ask her to do. But when she's open, she's going to take it, and she's shown the ability to knock it down.
There you go.
The dump down on the score. Courtney Serber gets her first field goal. Baker's dozen now, right? 13. This jumper from Wilson. Draws iron, and now the Bulldogs look to push. Last year, such a competitive affair. Foot on the line. No, they give her the three.
Oh. Woo.
Erica Robbins knocks down the three. She's got 5. It has been a full team affair here tonight for Clinton Central. Gophers lose that one. Here comes Davison. The dump down to Parkinson inside. And another jumper.
Nice look by Davidson. Is 2-on-1 there. She's able to put the ball up, find an open player, and get that shot in. 19-1. Huge run here by the Bulldogs. They look impressive. They look comfortable in their offense and the defense.
The look ahead, they get it to Parkinson, and she's able to finish in the lane.
Yeah, she's out a little, almost lost the ball there. They're able to draw it back in and lay that one in.
21-1.
Oh, she might pick up her second foul, though.
That might be one way to slow her down.
That might be. That's right.
It is her second foul. She'll come out, and Emily Long, the sophomore, will check in. She's had back-to-back games where she had 11 versus Frankfort, turned around and put 16 on the board versus Tri-Central. I was really impressed with her effort at Frankfort the other night. Welliver works the ball up the floor for the Gophers. Gophers, though they've got a handful of turnovers, they've been getting up some shots, just not falling. See 24, Ava Shockley in the game. She's rocking the mask. That's usually indication of a guy popped in the nose.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to protect it. I'm sure those are tough to play with, though, or you got them on your face.
Goodness,
trying to
I can't
breathe.
imagine.
You get the sweating and they're sliding around. This one dribbled off the foot.
All right there to pick it up. Oh!
Wilson can't get it to go, but King pulls down the rebound, and then a tie-up between her and Whiteman. Oh, no, they're calling a foul here.
How about
That's
that?
the fifth team foul against Clinton Central, and with the new rules, that sends the Gophers to the line. Be the first foul on Landry Whiteman. He misses the first of two. She'll miss them both. Gophers struggles from the line this year. They're just 50% on the season as a team.
Nice look.
The dump down, and there's Emily Long with her first field goal. A 22-point lead. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Kings three, no. Rebound, here come the Bulldogs.
Gophers throwing up a few shots here, just nothing going down for them now.
Long looks inside to Davison. Shot draws back iron, and now Nash looks to push ahead here to Wilson.
Stop and pop.
There you go, the first field goal on the board. It's Hailey Wilson. Scores out for the Gophers, and your score after one, 23-3 in favor of the Clinton Central Bulldogs. Back with more basketball right after this.
Davis Comfort Solutions.
At Davis Comfort Solutions Heating and Cooling, the name says it all. Davis Comfort Solutions will keep you comfortable all season long with two locations, Fowler and Colfax. They service most of central Indiana.
We've got the air necessities, great service and efficiencies, bringing peace and comfort to your life.
DavisComfortSolutions.com.
If you've experienced the loss or are planning in advance, Day and Ginda Funeral Homes are here for you each step of the way. Planning a funeral is an emotional and sometimes overwhelming thing, and having the right information can make things easier. It's our mission to serve families in their time of need and welcome any questions you have. For more information about the services Day and Ginda Funeral Home offers, please visit dayandginda.com. This portion of our broadcast also brought to us by Aaron's Flooring, where they offer luxury vinyl plank, carpet installation, and more. Visit aaronsflooringllc.com for more information or call 601-4145 for a free quote. A fantastic start to this game here tonight, a mental health night presented by Healthy Communities and all the sponsors that help put these broadcasts on. That's why you see the Clinton Prairie Gophers in purple and white uniforms here tonight. Clinton Central, they're firing on all cylinders. That one partially blocked.
Stripped. The push up the floor, and the Parkinson, easy lay-in.
Parkinson's got 6. Davison with the assist, and her assist numbers are crazy. 7.5 assists a game.
That's impressive. That's getting your players all involved. Not only that, but she's doing it she's also scoring, she's getting rebounds. I mean, she's definitely an all-around great athlete.
I chuckled a little bit earlier, Pete, because in the pregame when we were off air, you looked up and you said, is that her assist numbers for her career on Max Preps? And you're like, man, that's just this year.
I know.
It's amazing.
I was surprised. I'm like, wow.
Welliver fouled here on the drive. Good to see Sadie being aggressive. Sadie just a sophomore. Another one of these young, talented players for these Gophers. Multi-sport athlete. Came into her freshman year, and they handed her the softball and said, here, you're our ace this season. So now 4 years she'll don the circle for the Gophers. She did a nice job as a freshman. Welliver gets the free throw to go. And gives the Gophers another point.
I like what the Gophers are doing. They continue to try to push the ball inside, draw those fouls, and earn those trips to the free throw line.
Welliver goes 2 for 2. Lead cut back to 20. Jumper from the free throw line, and Long rattles another one home.
How about that? Got the kind roll.
Now we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage in play here. Timeout taken. Gentlemen, let's throw up the Kicking the Stigma, that Colts graphic again if we could. As the Colts have partnered with various organizations, including Healthy Communities of Clinton County, all over the state of Indiana, because I want you to know if you or someone you know need help regarding mental health, there's help in the community. You can contact Healthy Communities of Clinton County by phone at 765-659-6063 or online at healthyclintoncounty.org. I want you to know they're kicking the stigma. You matter. It's okay to not be okay. There's been different slogans they've put out the last few years, and if you or someone you know is struggling, make sure you reach out to Healthy Communities. Use those resources.
You see a lot of actors, and you see a lot of athletes, famous athletes who are stepping into those positions and letting people know, just trying to reach out to some of these kids. They may have been through something before themselves, so just trying to tell them it's okay. Ask for help.
Got an entire life to live. I know recently I had the pleasure of being interviewed as part of Frankfurt's Tradition of Excellence. They go back and they interview former graduates of Frankfurt, and they selected me for whatever reason. But that was one of the questions they asked is, what would you go back and tell your freshman self? And I said, don't sweat the small stuff. You know what I mean?
Go.
Like, there's so many things that you think are the world, but they don't matter in the long run. And so you don't want to take a temporary solution and create a permanent problem.
That's right. A little desperation shot there by the Gophers.
Problem, make it a permanent solution, I guess, is the way you probably should look at that. That Gophers struggling to find their rhythm here early tonight, and again, this season has been a tough one for these Lady Gophers. After such a great year a year ago, they graduated a bunch of seniors that not only graced the basketball court and put up big numbers, but played volleyball, played softball, a bunch of things. And Pete, like you said, they have 3 college athletes this year. I saw Sydney Swan last night at Frankfurt. She played college volleyball this past season. As that 3 goes.
That 3 is in. Good shot.
then also lost Claire Eckenbarger, who's now playing at Franklin College, along with teammate Caitlin Beck. Both of them went to Franklin. Shockley going to check out here. Gophers have their original 5 back on the floor. We'll look inside here, and it's taken away. Here come the Bulldogs.
Steal.
Davis in the kick out, long.
Good hands.
A 21-point affairs. Morgan can't get that one up off the glass.
Yeah, I think she thought somebody was going to be all over. Went up kind of strong with it. That one goes over the back, but go back to the Gophers.
Ferguson was asking if that was touched, and official says no. Holidays just around the corner. And right afterwards, we have like 35 games over the course of like 3 or 4 days across the network. Multiple tournaments. Even a tournament kicking off before.
Oh!
As Hiley Wilson rattles one home.
Nice shot for Wilson.
Her second field goal.
Yeah, great drive to the hoop.
Long, tried to secure it there, and we'll see if they call a foul.
Oh, no. That might be on 22. Let's not have that.
It is. That's her
Oh,
third.
no. She did not need that.
Now Shockley will put the mask back on and come right back into the game. So Wilson will check out. Phil Cox Classic this weekend from Kokomo. Kicks off. We'll have those games for you all day long on Saturday, including the championship game Saturday night. Find that on IHSAA. I believe it's also in MyIndy TV that night across the state of Indiana. The next week we will have the Clinton Central Holiday Tournament on the 28th and 29th. We will have the Paul Logan Memorial where there's just a ton of games. That's not even a tournament. That's just a ton of games showcasing. And then ISC is the producing partner for the Hall of Fame Classic that happens in Newcastle. So games galore.
Yeah.
Kick your feet back after Christmas. Enjoy a bunch of leftover food and watch ISC.
If you don't like high school basketball, which I can't imagine, nobody.
Yeah.
Everybody
Indiana.
likes
This
high
is-
school basketball,
right.
right? Yeah, like Texas likes their high school football.
Willow Creek Barn was voted the #1 best venue in the Midwest. They're conveniently located outside of Frankfort, Indiana, with easy access to Lafayette, Zionsville, Noblesville, and Carmel. The barn at Willow Creek offers more than just an enchanted setting for your big day, but provides an unforgettable experience for you, your family, and friends. Schedule your tour today. Visit them online at thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Great ball movement, good passing there.
Emily Long has 8 points off the bench tonight for Clinton Central.
Good ball movement.
This one out of bounds, but it'll stay on this end of the floor. Good shot of Coach Helmick. In his third year at Clinton Central, he's 40-19 in 3 years. They tried to get it into King, and it's taken away by Whiteman.
Yeah, not a great pass for the inbounds. Well, that one just thrown away by Parkinson on the fast break. Right idea, just not a very good pass.
Looking for Robbins that time and put a little too much mustard on it. Still, though, a 21-point lead here for Clinton Central, and I think the fear for Coach Helmick at this point is his team becoming like taking the foot off the gas pedal.
Complacent,
right?
yeah.
Is Emmett Nash able to get that basket to go and draws the foul?
A lot of coaches, learn to say they need to learn how to play, with a lead sometimes. Think that's easy sometimes, but, a lot of times you look up at that score and you see that you got a big gap in there. And it's kind of easy to, even in college ball, we've seen it, it's easy for a team to overcome a 20-point deficit with that three-point shot.
Nash misses the free throw. It's tracked down by Clinton Central. They push ahead. Long out to Robbins. That one nearly thrown away.
Yeah, I like the way that Clinton Central plays their offense, though. What a move.
Davis is right down the lane, and she's mad she missed it.
Yeah, that was a nice, hard basketball move. Tried to use the backboard to draw that one.
Mulberry Telecommunications wants to be the first to welcome you to the Fiberhood. Mintel Fiber Optic Services offer super fast, reliable internet with gigabit speeds, streaming TV packages, and voice solutions. Sign up today at mintel.net or give them a call at 296-2885 for more info.
I think we got a bloody nose now.
So quick timeout.
So I think we got official timeout here.
They look to clean that up, and that gives us an opportunity to continue to thank more sponsors, and that's what we'll do. The South Fork Restaurant, you can dine in or carry out. The restaurant is known for daily lunch and dinner specials, fresh, never frozen, whole catfish, hand-battered tenderloins, and award-winning onion rings. The kitchen's open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Join them at 105 South Glick Street in Mulberry or visit southforkpub.com. Now, they will be closed, I think, the 24th through January 2nd or 4th, something like that. Going to shut down for the holidays. So don't stop in next week, I guess is what we're telling you. You got to get in there tomorrow.
That's right. Stop in for lunch tomorrow. Get a big tenderloin.
These Bulldogs 11-1 on the season. And part of, I think, what they're going to face, Pete, is they've got a great opportunity to really run the table till they get towards the end of their schedule. Tri-County is the next team that they're going to face that is really, I would say, above 500. Faith Christian's 8-4, and then Tri-County at 9-4, and then they'll finish the regular season against Sheridan, who's currently 9-2. But they've played a lot of games this year, and this is not a knock to Clinton Central. It's just you play who you play. You can't help schedule. These are put out in advance, sometimes 3 years at a time. But they have had some teams here that just haven't put together very many wins. And the wins that they have this season in the 11, the other teams they've been playing are a combined 58-79. And so part of that is we don't know just how good Clinton Central can be because they haven't necessarily been tested.
Right.
We did get to see them against a number 6 team in 2A, Carroll. That was a 5-point game. It's the only game of the year they lost. But at the end of the day, you look at it, they share the basketball great. They have all the right pieces in all the right places. We just don't know what they're going to face until they get into that tournament play.
Yeah, they look really good here tonight, playing solid basketball, making really good passes. And they're hitting those wide-open shots.
I mean, just to put that into perspective, and again, I'm not knocking. I'm just saying you go by Sagarin ratings, you look at strength of schedule, things of that nature. Out of their 21 games that are scheduled, only 7 teams have a winning record.
Right now, yep.
That they are going to face this year. And so kudos to them for not having a letdown game, right, where you go out and you lay a stinker.
Yeah.
They've been throttling teams because they put up 57.5 points a game, and they only give up less than 30. Davison knocks down the first free throw. And you got a dangerous 1-2 punch like they do in Davison and Parkinson. And then those complementary players like Robbins and Serber and Long and Whiteman. Man, the sky's the limit for this team this year. 3 from the corner, and that's knocked down. How about Ava Shockley coming off the bench?
Over there on that set play for the Gophers from that corner. She's got a great-looking shot, squared up to the hoop, and she let it fly.
Shot too strong, but a good job of keeping it alive that time by Serber.
Yeah, Serber knocks it back out, sets her team up one more time.
Davison penetrates. The kick out, jumper. Robbins leaves that one a little short. They'll give the ball back to the Gophers. Trailing by 19.
Yeah, Gophers doing it whatever they can here to try to cut back into this lead. They can hit a few more of those threes.
Make sure you stay with us at the half. We'll have our Davis Comfort Solutions halftime show that heads your way, and we'll also show you the Mintel Fiber Fast halftime highlights. Turnover gives the ball back to the Bulldogs. Turnovers have definitely plagued the Gophers this year, almost 24 turnovers per game.
That really hurts you, especially when you're down like this. You're trying to work your way back into it. Get the reach in there.
Yep, foul there's. Katie Marcinko will draw her first. The senior checked in here a moment ago. Parkinson obviously becomes the all-time leading scorer this year, and I've said it a few times when covering Clinton Central this season, but Carly Davison has a chance by the end of her career to break some records as well. Not only maybe she's going to be up there towards the top in scoring if she stays healthy, but I would think assists have to be on that list.
Yeah.
Maybe steals. She's going to climb all those lists very quickly. And there's a little bit of family competition there because Kendall Davison, her older sister, was the first 1,000-point scorer in girls' history and was the all-time leading scorer until Parkinson passed her this year.
I mean, she continues putting up the numbers that she's putting up right here.
Davison gets another bucket there on cue. She's got 8 in the first half. Active hands knocked away by Serber. Davison pushes the other way.
It's a hard foul.
Foul's going to be on Emma Nash. That's her second foul as Davison goes back to the free throw line. Splash. She's got a great looking shot. Number 1 in conference for assists per game at 7.5. 11 assists in a game is her career high, and she's done it 3 times. She did that last year as a freshman, as a matter of fact.
You gotta have some help. Somebody's got to come back.
Can you imagine, as we get a timeout here, continue the conversation about Davison, Pete? As a freshman, she put 11 assists up in a game 3 times. This year, she's had 3 more games with at least 10 assists, right? She had a triple-double versus Culver Academy. 19 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. She's a sophomore. They went up against Lebanon. She put 20 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists. I mean, it's every single game. She is right there. In their last game versus Tri-Central, she didn't get into double figures in scoring. She only had 9 points, but once again, 10 more assists.
Right.
So I guess give her 4 games with 10 assists this year. It's pretty impressive. Morgan, the freshman for Clinton Prairie, hopes to have a career like that when her playing days are said and done here for the Gophers. Obviously, we got a long way to go for that. Dump down low, and we get a bucket from Erica Robbins. She's got 9 points. Morgan will draw the foul here. Serber picks up the foul. That's going to send Taylor Morgan to the free throw line, where she's 1 of 2 tonight.
Got the kind roll on that one.
Said Morgan coming into tonight had double figures in 4 of her last 5 games. 15 points versus a Western team that is ranked number 6 in 3A. So not only were they playing up in competition, they were going against a ranked team, and Taylor gave them 15 points in that one.
Oh. Call that for traveling.
Yeah, turnover violation, or the traveling violation creates a turnover and gives the ball to the Gophers. Under 20 seconds, and we get a backcourt violation here as Morgan operating close to the timeline. Final 15 seconds here in the second. It's a 24-point game right now. The Gophers have played Clinton Central pretty straight up here in the second quarter.
Wow, that one looked,
helped.
yeah, that one looked good from the let-go. Great shot.
Erica Robbins with her second 3 of the game. She's got 12 points going into the half, and her team is up big. We'll step aside when we come back. Halftime show right here on the ISC Sports Network.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable!
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
Many communities in rural America are often overlooked as underserved. These communities are being left behind due to lack of internet and access to state-of-the-art technology. That's why Mulberry Telecommunications provides rural broadband services and technology and is growing their presence in north central Indiana. Because every community deserves infrastructure and beyond. To learn more, contact us today.
At Day and Gannett Funeral Home, we know the importance of family. Being a family-owned funeral home, we pride ourselves in giving the care and love to you and your loved one as if you were part of our own family. With a compassionate staff that takes pride in fulfilling all the details to celebrate the life of your loved one in a unique and special way, you can be sure that your services will be meaningful and memorable. When you suffer loss in your family, let our family take care of your family. Day and Gannett Funeral Home, putting family first.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
As a healthcare facility, providing top-notch care should be your number one goal. However, patient experience and overall satisfaction should be a top priority as well. You see, in addition to your patients, you also have an obligation to the family and friends who attend appointments, sit for hours in waiting rooms, or spend days at your facility awaiting a loved one to be discharged. The last thing that they want or need to be concerned about is how or where to charge their cell phone, tablet, or smart device when trying to keep loved ones up to date. This is where JM Marketing comes in. Our fully customizable charging station allows you to promote your facility or patient portals while providing a courtesy to those who spend time in your facility. Our charging stations provide full-speed, multi-device charging capabilities while utilizing energy-efficient technology. And the best part? They charge nearly 100% of devices. They fit anywhere and go everywhere. a simple yet practical way to enhance the overall experience you provide, and that is a reason for everyone to celebrate. For more information, contact sales at JM Marketing to get plugged in today.
Still on his feet. Stevens lunges. Are you kidding me?
Champions of Marion County.
Unbelievable. Touchdown.
Living up to that last day. Wabash has the lead for the first time today. Said that was going to be a highlight reel. Oh, baby.
Yeah, you can celebrate after that.
It's halftime at Clinton Prairie High School, and our halftime show is brought to you by Davis Comfort Solutions. Contact the experts at Davis Comfort Solutions at daviscomfortsolutions.com so they can find a solution that's right for you. Clinton Prairie Gophers needing to find a solution in this one. Clinton Central's got it figured out tonight. They've got things rolling. It is a total team effort for Clinton Central tonight. They're led in scoring right now by Erica Robbins. She has 12 points. Carly Davison in double figures as well with 10. Sarah Parkinson, who leads the team in scoring, just has 6 points so far, but they haven't really needed the senior tonight. She's been able to find other teammates and help rebound. Emily Long with 8 points off the bench. Courtney Serber with 2, Landry Whiteman with 4. For the Gophers on the other side, they're led by the sophomore Sadie Welliver. She had 5 points in the first half. Ava Shockley knocked down a 3. Hailey Wilson had a couple of field goals, but found herself in foul trouble. She's got 3 fouls going into the second half here. Taylor Morgan with 2, Emma Nash with 2, and that rounds out your scoring for the Gophers. Thoughts on the first half so far, Pete? It's been a tough one for the Gophers.
Yeah, it's been a dominant first half here for the Clinton Central Bulldogs, doing everything that pretty much being able to do anything that they want right now, shooting the ball from the outside and the inside, but it's been a real struggle for Clinton Prairie to keep up with these other young ladies, and you're missing two of your top players in Wilson and Swan. It's going to be a rough game, but they're trying to get some help from the freshman Taylor Morgan and Hailey Wilson, number 22. They're doing everything they can to try to keep these Gophers in there.
Yeah, for these Clinton Central Bulldogs, a really clean first half, only just a handful of turnovers. They've done a good job taking care of the basketball, and again, balanced scoring, getting some contributions from pretty much everybody. Anybody that's touched the floor so far here tonight. So for the Gophers in the second half, obviously tough to come back and win this one. Obviously, anything's possible, but you want to just take a possession at a time. I thought the Gophers looked a lot better in the second quarter, at least.
They did.
They started to knock down some shots, work the offense, and not turn the ball over as often. We'll take a quick break in our halftime show. When we come back, we'll show you some of the first half highlights right after this.
Frankfort Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable.
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Inconceivable.
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
Our first half highlights are brought to us by Mintel, Fiber, Fast Highlights. You're going to see a lot of Clinton Central Bulldogs as we roll through these. Pete again led in scoring tonight so far by Erica Robbins, a senior with 12 points. She's 4 points over her per game output. But, man, these girls came out on fire in that first quarter, and they really haven't looked back since.
Yeah, there's Parkinson going down low with the easy two. Once again, looking inside. Gets that one to drop. Back come the Gophers. This is what the Gophers like to do. This is a great shot there by Wilson. Little stop and pop. Got that one to go. It's one of their first field goals of the game, but quickly back down come the Bulldogs. They're doing a good job of just passing the ball, sharing the ball, finding that wide open shot. Gophers are getting some looks here from three. Like to see a lot more of those go down in the second half for them. Try to find some open players to get those. Great inbounds play that time. Just beating their man to the hoop there. Another strong move inside.
Now the Gophers are going to have to find some more scoring here tonight. Again, without two of their top players, and Haven Wilson and Abby Swan, both players dealing with some injuries. Abby went out in that Sheridan game and went down in that game and then didn't return and has not played since. And for Haven, I don't think she's played the last couple of games from what I could tell.
Oh, behind the back. And then the pass down low.
Look at that shot right before the end of the quarter.
A big three there, yep, to put us into the second half.
Our second half tonight brought to us by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976. They've been serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. It's also brought to us by Day and Ginda Funeral Homes. The families we serve are not just our clients, they're our neighbors and friends. Just as each life follows its own path, deciding how you would like to remember and honor your loved one is truly a personal journey. Whether you prefer a simple private gathering, full traditional funeral, cremation, or a non-traditional service, Day and Ginda will assist you with all of your options. For more information on the services they offer, visit dayandginda.com. I want to thank Davis Comfort Solutions and Mulberry Telecommunications for their sponsorship during those segments of our halftime show. We get rolling here in the third quarter. 27-point lead right now for the Bulldogs. When a year ago, this game was tied at 43 with just seconds remaining.
I think the Gophers can draw something up here.
Try to get Morgan going to the bucket there and able to get that shot to fall. Excuse me, 34 is Swinford, I believe. They look to switch it up here in the start of the second half.
That foul went on Morgan. Three on the way.
Yeah.
Good rebound.
Robbins has knocked down a few of those threes.
Yeah.
Surprised she got that open of a look.
See if Morgan drives in here. Could not get it to go down, but quickly back.
Davison rolls that one off the front of the rim, loose ball.
Oh, open.
And Parkinson not only scores, she draws the foul.
I think Nash came over, didn't realize how open she was.
There's the third foul against Emma Nash tonight. So she's got three, Wilson's got three.
Wilson sat a lot in that first half. Again, I like when she's out on the floor for the Gophers. You know, she's a little firecracker out there. Yeah, you know, I mean, she's ready to go. And like you say, sometimes you got to reel her in there a little bit. She feeds off that. You know, like she came down and hit that big shot. She got all fired up, you know, and came down and got a goofy little foul. I don't know if I agree with that third foul she got over in the corner there. Seemed kind of weak compared to the other ones, but yeah, referee calls them as he sees them.
30-point lead. Gophers picked up their dribble there, and Coach Morris took a timeout. Did you know that 988 is changing how our nation treats, supports, and talks about mental health and suicide? Together, we can achieve more. Call or text 988 if you need help. Suicide is not the answer. Talk to your trusted adult. Reach out to a friend. You matter. All these messages tonight about mental health awareness, kicking the stigma, showing you the suicide crisis lifeline. All messages brought to us by Healthy Communities of Clinton County.
I know how 988 works. I helped set it up here.
There you go. Morgan keeps her pivot foot.
Nice job of doing. Got to have some help. Nash is there.
Nash has been a pretty good shooter from three-point range, but she has not been able to find much opening when she's been on the floor here tonight. Double dribble. Call here tonight. It was also a classic Nintendo game back in the day. I don't know if you ever got to play that one. Double dribble.
I don't recall that one.
It was a spot right on the wing that you were, it's kind of a glitch in the game. If you hit it perfect, you would hit the shot.
Every time?
Pretty close. Parkinson in the post. What a pass. Beautiful basketball right there. She finds Landry Whiteman, and now Whiteman heads to the line with an opportunity to earn three.
Yeah, I think King may have picked that up. Again, oh, look at that. Right between two Gophers. That was a great pass. Making a highlight reel. And the finish.
Yeah, Whiteman with 7 points tonight. Another one of the seniors on this squad here for the Bulldogs. So they're looking for big things. Lofty goals this year for Clinton Central.
Gophers got to be a little bit more crisp on those passes. Oh, picked up that pivot foot again. Gophers kind of having a third quarter like they had that first quarter there. Just not able to get things rolling, making a lot of turnovers.
Shot from the top of the key and splash.
Step up and hit it.
Wilson looks to penetrate. Tried to find King, and it's knocked away. That last three made by Carly Davison. She's got 13 points now in the contest. Again, so tough. You got 5 blonde-haired girls on the floor.
And green on green numbers. I gave up trying to read them.
It's tough.
I was looking for some shoes to be a different color or something, but they're all wearing white shoes.
Thankfully, we have an intercom system, and I've been able to ask our studio a couple times, hey, who made that last bucket there? 51-15. It has been all Clinton Central in this one. They came in, meant business from the tip.
Oh, absolutely.
Literally, within first two seconds of the game.
They did. Tipped it
2 points.
Right down, just took it right down and laid it in.
Shot here from Wilson. Had the right angle on it, just left it a little short. Now Davison pushes, pulls up mid-range game. Last touch by the Gophers. It'll stay Clinton Central basketball. These Bulldogs have won 6 straight games most recently beating Lebanon, Frankfurt, and Tri-Central. In many of their games this season, they've had the running clock rule, the mercy rule.
Oh, the putback. Parkinson.
She's in double figures with 11. Now that we are above that 35-point mark, here in the second half, we'll have a running clock the rest of this way as well.
Oh, get it? Yeah.
Count the bucket. Erica Robbins continues the hot night for the Bulldogs.
That's a great, strong move. Check this out. Rebound, pushes through, got the Nash reaches in, strong enough just to work right through that and lay that ball up and try to get it the three-point old-fashioned way.
So now timeouts and fouls will be the only time that, or injuries, that the clock will stop the rest of the way. We may see some new faces from Clinton Central. They did play a full JV game earlier, and you're only allowed so many quarters of action. That's part of why this mercy rule was put into effect. Keep the scores from getting too crazy. Robbins knocked down the three. She has 15 points tonight. Wilson looks to penetrate, gets by Davison and knocks it down.
Kylie Wilson again.
Kylie with 6.
Able to drive inside and lay that one in.
Shot from the corner. Off at the ball bounces to the Bulldogs. Parkinson in the lane, got that mid-range jumper going. She's got 7 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, man, she knows what to do, right? She catches that, turns right into the hoop and just puts it up. She does not hesitate.
So much for her having a quiet night.
Oh, boy.
Gophers let Swinford get away with one there. Davison the other way, draws contact. Can't get the shot to go, and she's mad at herself. She wanted that 2 points.
Yeah, but that brings 4 on Wilson.
4 on Wilson, 4 on Nash as foul trouble now mounting against the Gophers. For more than 30 years, the Indy Card Exchange has been your trusted source for buying and selling trading cards of all kinds. And they are refining the game of professional grading with consultation services to save you time and money. Go to IndyCardExchange.com to see how you can make money off your collection. Perfect at the line tonight, 6 for 6 for Davison. She's got 15 points. Just a little above her season average. I'd love to see what her assists, rebounds, and steals numbers are as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have those stats live. Wilson on the drive there. No foul called. They're calling it out of bounds off the side of the bucket.
Yes, come in just a little out of control.
It's unfortunate that we caught the tail end of that halftime performance. It looked like there were some teachers. Somebody was out there doing some dancing at halftime. Might have been able to gather some of that footage and hold it ransom for later.
Oh, nice. Nice effort.
Now Wilson going to be fouled here as Long. She'll get called for the foul. That's a second foul on Long tonight. Team's first foul here in the third quarter. We get a whistle from the other side of the floor. Erica Robbins gets called for the foul here. That's her third. King was out a real straight in the corner. Tries to get that one through the defense and turns it over. Here come the Bulldogs. Chance to add on to this lead.
Got it.
Long will get the bucket.
We got about 10 seconds here.
Long's third straight game in double figures now for Clinton Central.
She's going to have to launch it.
Yeah, Wilson's got to get a shot up if she realizes. Gets it to Morgan. Morgan off the mark. Would have been good had it gone. Your score after 3, 62-17. Be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Mulberry Telecommunications is proud to announce the next generation in awesome, Mintel TV. With the Mintel TV streaming app, you aren't confined to just your TV, but you need 2 things: high-speed fiber internet from Mulberry Telecommunications and a Mintel TV subscription. Available on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, Android TV, and more, with features that include Cloud DVR, Restart TV, Look Back options, and Pause Live TV. Mintel TV is definitely the next generation of awesome. Current customers call 765-296-2885 for your free upgrade. New customers visit mintel.net to sign up today.
Hey there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
Derek, do you know what we do not have in common with Ted Lasso?
What's that, Jake?
We made it beyond 3 seasons.
Oh, we're going to make it like 30, 40, 50 seasons. As long as your heart holds out, that is. Query and Schultz every Tuesday night. You can watch it right here on the ISC Sports Network, on our YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, X, podcast, whatever it is. Just call it whatever you want.
Twitter doesn't exist.
Just make sure Tuesday nights, Query and Schultz, 7:30, all season long right here on the ISC Sports Network.
We outlasted Twitter.
We did.
Coming back here, start of the fourth quarter, and during that timeout break, we got treated again as the administrators and staff came out and did a little dance. And let's look at this.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't get to see any faces there, but some of the administrators and staff from Clinton Prairie having fun.
A little Christmas music, a little Christmas dance.
Clinton Central starts with the basketball. Well in control of this one here in the fourth quarter. For these Bulldogs, no rest. They turn around tomorrow night and they host Rochester, that game at home. And then they'll be off until December 29th. So they'll get a little bit of a break then over the holidays. They'll take part in a tournament, the neutral site, and they'll face Adams Central at 10 a.m. on the 29th. The dump down inside. Oh, Long missed the bunny.
Yeah, a couple down low now. Long had a chance at, not able to get it go down.
Morgan sets her feet, fires. On target, but a little short. Davison uses some good dribbling, gets around the defense, gathers her own rebound, and puts it back up and in. Get a whistle here. The foul's on 34, Sadie Welliver. So she changed jerseys at halftime. I thought that looked like
the one that had the
bloody
nose and I didn't see who it was earlier, and yeah, so I bet she had to switch on out the jersey.
I thought it looked like Sadie, but it was a different jersey number. And I've seen the Gophers in previous games bring in 34, which is Ellie Swinford. So apologize, Sadie.
That Gophers kind of breaking out of zone, and we get to travel.
They give her a fresh new jersey. She gets a little blood on it. They give her another fresh new jersey.
Hope she's okay. That's the most important part. She's back in there playing, which is great.
Shows a little bit of the toughness from the sophomore. Welliver trying to penetrate against Davison. They look down low. They find Nash. And a foul there as Whiteman converges.
That's a great look down low.
At the Farmers Bank, we like helping everyone grow, from business owners running multi-million-dollar companies to first-timers just opening a savings account. We draw on over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention that have been there since our founding in 1876. And that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Takeaway there by the Gophers.
Farmers Bank have opened a couple of new locations over the last couple of years.
Morgan driving in there, getting a layup. And we're getting another travel.
The turnover gives the ball back to the Gophers. Four minutes, clock continues to run here. And now we're going to see some new faces check in for the Bulldogs. A big victory here tonight against a county rival, a conference opponent. Bulldogs will improve to 3-1 in conference play.
What a move. Again, Wilson able to drive in and get that layup.
She's got 8. That 3 rattles out.
I like the way she's playing in this fourth quarter. She's still going after every shot, after every rebound, playing hard for the Gophers.
Parkinson with the rebound, shares there to Serber. Nash lays one in. They look down low. Offensive rebound again. They kick back out to Parkinson, and she knocks down the jumper. Had a nice third quarter and gets her scoring going here in the fourth.
Yeah. Ooh, a block. Nash there to clean up.
And Nash with the offensive rebound and putback. She's got 6 points now as the senior's gotten rolling here in the fourth. Ardente Dental offers high-tech dentistry with a personal touch. Whether you're a brand new patient or you've been with them for years, they're here to serve you. Give them a call at 654-7222 or visit them online at ardentedental.com. Ardente Dental, we bring smiles to life. Nash gets the free throw. Hannah Jacobs came in, number 11. Landry Whiteman. Nope, I apologize. That's number 20. Anna Mae Metzinger, who just came into the game. Try to get you more.
Yeah, I thought I saw number 3 of Lindsey Walsmith, maybe Landry Whiteman, and Emily Long on a number 31, possibly.
Yep.
I didn't quite see the other.
Yeah, is this game well in hand now? And coach going to give those girls an opportunity to get out here and get some varsity minutes. They've been working hard all season long, and they've had this opportunity. Another benefit to being so dominant this year for Coach Don Helmick is you get opportunities like this where your substitutes get to come in and get some playing time out there in varsity minutes. The push ahead here.
Oh, travel.
That was Riley Dellinger, number 13. The traveling violation is we're under 90 seconds to go.
Now we're going to get the bump here.
And make sure you tune in Saturday, the Phil Cox tournament. Tips off around 10 a.m., I believe, from Kokomo. Rock and roll all day with the final at 7:30 or 8 o'clock that night. Teams like Kokomo, Plainfield, Warren Central, and others taking part in that tournament. And everybody gets a little bit of a holiday break, and then no rest for the ISC crew. Right after Christmas, come back and give you 3 tournaments. Or 2 tournaments and a memorial.
Great rebound.
Long has had a nice night tonight. She's got 10 points, but there have been a couple of bunnies she's going to wish she had back.
Yeah.
That's going to do it here tonight. The final 68-26. Pete, your final thoughts on this one?
Well, that's a dominant performance there by the Clinton Central Bulldogs. Great job by them, and look forward to seeing them down the road.
Just adding up some totals here as we work through the end of this broadcast. Emma Nash tonight had a nice night for the Gophers. She had 7 points, 5 for Sadie Welliver. 8 points for Hailey Wilson, led the Gophers in scoring this evening. On the other side, there were 4 girls in double figures for Clinton Central. They were led by Carly Davison with 17 points. They got 15 by both Erica Robbins and Sarah Parkinson, and then 10 from Emily Long off the bench. A fantastic showing from their offense this evening. And our Clinton County, our Frankfort Eagles Clinton County player of the game tonight is going to be Erica Robbins, number 12, the senior. Averages 8 points per game. She gave him 15 tonight. That was a great, outstanding performance for her, and one that she'll be able to go back and look upon with fond memories once her playing days are over. A great showing for the senior tonight, a great showing for all of the Clinton Central Bulldogs. For everyone behind the scenes at ISC, for Pete Gashel, I'm Sean Walker. Again, final tonight. Clinton Central beats the Clinton Prairie Gophers. We thank you for tuning in. We hope you have a good night.
Frankfort Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfort, Indiana.